Welcome, everybody. Good afternoon. My name is Chompix, and today we have Balrogs versus Gorillaz-Pride in a decisive match at the Claro Gaming Apu League Series, well, Season 2. How's everybody doing today? Are you guys having an amazing Sunday? Are you almost done with your day? Are you just waking up? Or how's your day going? I hope you're having an amazing day and your day so far or your weekend is ending really good. Now, let's start with this draft. So, yeah, everything is dispersed. So, Balrogs decided to go for a second pick, right? That's what, yeah. Actually, Gorilla's Prize were the one that decided to go for the second pick and the first, and Barrow decides to go in the Radiant side. So let's see how they're gonna open up. I mean, if Gorilla's Pride is waiting for the second pick, that most likely are going to see what Balrogs are going to open up with, right? At least they give you an idea. Oh yeah, they're gonna be playing like these meta heroes and so on. Now, Gorilla's Prize does have Karhua and as well as Gure Lehman instead of Geo and Moon. So right now, I'm sure they have scrim together, they have practice, but in the end, you want to see how are they gonna develop in this short period of time. So Balrogs are taking their time in order to ban. Something is happening here. Why is everything is pause the game? Pause the game. Estás en torneo y en... Okay. I think they are chit-chatting. There's a pause. I think one of the players was not ready, the drafter Dunya, and so they actually put a pause there. The admin needs to verify that. I think they're saying like they are in tournaments. Be careful. I don't think they have any beef between each other. They pause again. I was like, why is this not moving out? The admin most likely gonna be checking this out. They were waiting on the admin as well to verify all of the ID. And they say go. I think they probably didn't get the okay from Balrogs, and the admin perhaps just decided to move it forward. They haven't opened it up yet. They don't know what to ban. Seems like they haven't revealed anything. For those reasons, I think it's okay to pause it, but at the same time, I think the tournament should keep going on. Go, go, go. Ahora sí. Say now go. Berna from Balrogs. All right, they're starting to draft. Yeah, so it was not. They didn't even start. They're starting to use some of the reserve time. Let's see what Battlers are gonna open up with. They decide to go with a ban on a Mars. I think Gorilla's Pride Greedy does play the Mars well as, but at the same time, it's somebody who's gonna come in and initiate and set up a low for team fight. Right, you can either use it as an off laner or in the mid laner in a way that you can initiate. So they're knocking down heroes that you can initiate. Now, in the other hand, Gorilla's Pride is going on an IO pick. I'm wondering if they're gonna go for this Templar Assassin. We have seen in this Group B that the Templar Assassin was mostly used in this Group B by Infinity and as well as Gorilla's Pride. That's how they, well, Gorillaz Pride actually had an answer for the Templar Assassin that that Vicious Gaming was so close to defeat them in Game 3. Now, Balrogs IO has been banned as well on Gorillaz Pride. They probably don't want somebody who's going to give an extra overcharge. The relocate can be annoying, can be anywhere in the map. Balrogs goes with a Rubik pick. I think they're sort of like going into safety ban, I would say, with a Rubik. Anything that you can choose, the Rubik is going to be a great idea to counter or mimic whatever you're trying to attempt. So if I'm not going to pick Rubik right now, I might as well just ban it. I think are they going to focus right now into a mid laner, so in a position 1? I'm wondering what the idea behind Gorilla's Pride is going to be. They definitely did ban the IO. Now they're banning a Magnus, so they're banning sort of like initiators. So you do have the Mars who can initiate. You also have the Magnus who can initiate or can cause empowers and buff the players. So they open that up with a Weaver, which I think this is going to be a Weaver position 4 in a way that you're going to be roaming around and giving that extra life to either your position 1 or your mid laner. So that factor of having that extra life or the extra time dilation will help you out. Gorillaz-Pride goes with a TIE Hunter, and I think they're also gonna open up with a Disruptor. They probably don't want this Balrog to counter the TIE Hunter with a Disruptor, so most likely they're just gonna pair up right away. Gorillaz-Pride does have Gurel Lehman, who is a really good Disruptor player, and perhaps they're gonna try to attempt to use that. No, in this case, they went for a Snapfire, maybe some type of GC combo, somebody that they can play together. He does have the Snap Cookie, can also potentially get you Aghanim Scepter and start to initiate. So I think that's also could be a great combination of this Snapfire TIE Hunter. Now, Greedy can perhaps play in the mid laner, or maybe the Snapfire is going to be a position 5. Um, Monkey King is the one choosing on Balrogs. We have seen this as a position 1 as well. The Berna can perhaps play it, but also it could be open for a mid laner or as well. Well, I was thinking about as a position 4, but the Weaver could also try to play a role as an off laner. Now, Monkey King and TIE Hunter, I think that's why the reason maybe that they just decided to go for like sort of like a direct opponent. Gorillaz-Pride is emphasizing right now on banning the Kunkka, so most likely they're gonna try to ban the heroes for the Kunkka, somebody who's gonna try to disable them, and I think the Kunkka does provide a lot of disable as well as his pushing. Now talking about disable, Balrogs goes with a is not with a Bat Rider ban, and they also decide to ban the PL. So I'm wondering if they're gonna go with somebody who's gonna be mana dependent. Although the Monkey King is going to be your position 1, what it looks like. The Weaver, unless they send a Monkey King position 4 and then the Weaver 3, they can sort of like play around. But if you're looking at the composition, the Weaver can give you that extra life to your Monkey King bar during the team fight. Well, up to where he gets his Aghanim Scepter. Now, what other things does the Weaver provide you? Roaming around the map, see where they are. The Monkey King can also just jump and hound. So some mobility. They do have the mobility between the teams of Balrogs. So if you want to go for more mobility, I was just thinking about a spirit pick. A voice spirit pick wouldn't be that bad here. I think Gorillaz-Pride may have a hard time catching them up. Although remember that you do have this TIE Hunter who's gonna you're gonna depend a lot on the Ravage and how this is gonna set up into the team fight. Can either try to initiate or put a reset in some of the ganks that can come from Balrogs. Undying ban, yeah. So I think the Gorillaz-Pride may try to go for this Templar Assassin ban. I think that's what they're thinking about. They saw Infinity crashing Balrogs with this Templar Assassin from Parker, so most likely that's going to be something that they definitely have in mind. I don't know if Balrog have already thinking about like, hey, do we have any counter for this Templar Assassin? How are we gonna be dealing versus a Templar Assassin once he get picked? We have Lockdown, somebody who provides you buff, such as the Io, such as the Magnus. The Ogre Magi is still open, but it looks like TIE Hunter and Disruptor, like I said, right? They do have the Disruptor, most likely don't want to give out to Balrogs, and they pair up. It's the time that they decide to use this Disruptor after banning this Undying pick. So if there's some Undying, I think the Balrogs should start thinking about, are they really gonna try to go for a Templar Assassin? Do we have something that can probably try to compensate with this Templar Assassin? Like, how can we stop the Templar Assassin pick? And to go for a Hoodwink, that's provide you the break. It may not have some DPS, although the Weaver does break you with a DPS, but they do have this catch, right? I was telling you like about the Balrogs are most likely gonna try to roam around and start making some catch, probably try to stomp the team of Gorillaz-Pride, although they're gonna be depending a lot in the positioning and the warding placement that they're going to have. I mean, Disruptor has a huge ultimate, it's Snapfire as well, and TIE Hunter, so they do have this area of effect spells. Although Balrog does have a lot of physical damage, and does he have some type of catch? Well, the Hoodwink up to level 10 maybe does provide you the 10 seconds catch, the Weaver to spot you where you are, and the Monkey King Bundler strike to stop you. Now, you were thinking about catch, right? We're thinking about catch, and I think Lina does provide you an extra LSA array of catch, so they're definitely going to have a lot of physical damage right now to place versus Gorillaz-Pride.
10 seconds remain.
Is that an answer versus a Templar Assassin? Pop up the refraction, maybe with a Weaver and some DPS. And the Lina, which has a lot, tons of attack of speed, eventually just like knocking down this refraction. And then you have a Weaver who's going to be saving you just in case you need. Gorillaz-Pride, time for them to answer. They ban the Bat Rider, they ban the Storm Spirit, and they go for an Invoker piece, somebody who's gonna be. And then I was telling you about this buff, right? You wanted somebody to provide buff to this Templar Assassin if they have that on mind, and I think the Invoker can provide that buff to your position one in terms of the accuracy. It has cooldown. It does have as well as a tornado in order to disable you. Set up for a team fight. Have a tornado with a disruptor. So they're mixing up really nice combos here. The TIE Hunter, the Snapfire, the Snapfire. So it's a good combination between any of those heroes. Gorillaz-Pride is definitely setting up for team fights. So either they're gonna try to initiate with a team fight, but that will decide whether you have a dagger or not to try to initiate. But they do have a good combination of combos, just a pairwise. In the other hand, Balrogs, you do have a Lina and a Hoodwin. I think they're going to be rotating. They're going to be depending on each other. At least 2 or 3 of them are going to be depending on each other to be able to seize this kill. Well, once the Lina gets her Silver Age, then they can solo kill the supports. And I think Patience from RoboC will set up the game later on. If he's able to just roam around the map and solo kill Snapfire or Disruptor, then they're gonna outnumber Gorillaz-Pride. Even though they have this pairwise combination of ultimate, I think it will be still favorable for Balrogs later on in the game. It's just gonna be in the Silver Age game changer as well. It's time to do bans, and they haven't banned the Templar Assassin. Remember, Balrogs does have is picking first on Gorillaz-Pride, so I'm wondering if they're actually gonna be picking it. Although you're not gonna buff out your Templar Assassin, which you can and you need an off-laner, right? Unless Monkey 4, Hood Queen 5, Weaver off-laner, and then you be thinking about another position 1. But Monkey versus TIE Hunter in the lane, I think they're gonna be it's gonna be a sort of like a favorite matchup there. So Balrogs needs to think about 20 more seconds. What is the pick? What do you think there in the audience? What pick is gonna come out on Balrogs, and do you think Gorillaz-Pride is definitely 100% sure that they're gonna be picking this TA Templar Assassin, which have crashed the entire Group B at the hands of Parker? Balrogs decide to make their pick and they go for a Shaker. And I think that's going to be a Shaker of laner, so you're going to depend on your Echo. They do have a stunt. Now that we're talking about, they have like long range stun, so the Earth Shaker can eventually jump and catch them up, or can use a Fissure, and then they have this long catch, right? A long catch with the Hoodwin, the Monkey. I think they do have good setup for ganking. So we were providing the vision, scouting out. It's like, hey, they are here, taking care of the ward. So Balrogs definitely needs to position themselves well around the map and have this vision. I think vision will be the key point for Balrogs to have a productive gameplay. Gorillaz-Pride, on the other hand, they need to rebuild their position 1. You may have this Invoker combo. Now you do have an Air Shaker. You're gonna be facing the Air Shaker as an off lane, right? That's gonna be an off lane. Air Shaker and Weaver are gonna be harassing you there in the lane. Will that Disruptor be enough, or Disruptor will be a position 5, I think, right now, and a Snapfire will be going as a position 4. So you do have a range of Air Shaker, and Weaver could be a little combo as well. Weaver is just gonna be harassing you. Now you get anytime close, and if you have a melee carry, once you get close, the Air Shaker is gonna just provide you a hit of 100 physical damage. So that's something that you also want to prevent during the laning phase. And go for a Sven pick. Okay, so similar to TA perhaps with high DPS damage. And right now Karhua goes for a Sven pick. I think setup's good. I mean, once there's a huge reset from Greedy's offlaner Tai Hunter, and Karhua can come just and lock them down, right? Robo C, and as well, you're trying to prevent that the Weaver is gonna be connecting this time lapse. If you don't kill them right on time, they can get back here, and the TA probably does not give you that much of a catch, right? You need a stun because you're lacking a single target a stun, and there you go. You have a Sven pick in the side of Gorillaz-Pride. Really nice draft from both of the teams. I think they have been thinking about this draft very well. And Balrogs, it also looked like a solid draft. I think they're definitely gonna be depending a lot of the ganks that they're gonna have to make during the beginning of the game. If they don't have a successful ganks and Gorillaz-Pride is able to, stop that from happening. I mean, you do have a Greedy with the Ravage, eventually can stop you back, and the Gorilla Man also puts you back, but you're having a monkey coming from the trees, Sexy Joey also coming to catch you. It's gonna be quite tough. It will be super good to check how are these team fights are gonna develop in the mid game. I think mid game will be the decider of this match. Much most likely 40 minutes. We may have a 40 minutes match, I think, based on this. All right, good luck. Let's start with this game, and good luck in your predictions. And there's no pause. I'm surprised right now. There's no pause on these teams.
Preparation is short. Use it wisely.
我不理解。
All right, the predictions has been closed, so now it's you to decide whether you're going to have a great prediction or not. This is how these guys are lining up. We already know that this is going to be a match of decider. Whoever wins advances to the playoff and will be facing the leader of Group A, which may be Hokori. Hokori versus TMU are going to be playing, or it may be
Consider yourself
TMU.
warned.
They're putting some work here, like
That's more like it.
just. I think this war here does give you a vision of, hey, somebody's coming to steal, or it also give you the vision around your river rune. Karhua harassed by Dunya, Balrogs. Wait, Berna actually killing the couriers. Berna, en modo run run. Run run is a fox in Peru. They used to eat the guinea pigs and the chickens of the neighbors. A pet that was, well, it was bought as a dog. The family thought it was a dog, but it ended up being a fox. All right, let's see if he's gonna be able to get that range creep here. Yes, he managed to secure that one. Bottom lane, do we have anything going on? Not much. Berna versus Sexy Yogi in the bottom lane. He does capture Babushka. Babushka is caught there. Up top, you do have Dunya harassing, right? Like I was telling, this is going to be a Weaver who needs to be harassing here. Gurele Mine as well needs to protect Karhua. Just gotta make sure that Karhua is getting the last points, and hopefully now it's time to sprint. They got the sprint body block, and that's the power of having a Weaver as a position 4. That Tsukushi allows you to be mostly anywhere you want in a short period of time. There's another card there, so Braxi can just like push himself a little bit back, and I think Sexy Yogi is doing his best to make sure that Berna gets some last hits. 6-2 so far. He was able also to deny using the burning strike to try to secure also the last hits. Draken is Drakel, okay? Now Dunya managed to get another kill there. I mean, a kill on the courier. There's a courier coming here as well, which is going to be a null talisman, which does amplify your with mana, but Dunya may be in trouble here. Is there any glimpse? No, he's only level 1, managed to survive. He's forced to use one of his self, but look at the trade. Use the self to just like lower them down, and at some point they're gonna have to use the self. Gurele might not needs to use the self, needs to be careful because okay, he does not have any feature, else he could have probably tried to cancel this. Not enough mana for the feature. There's a card here. Monkey King most likely just lands one hit. Can do the count of 4 of them. But now look at the Weaver going all the way in the backside. Gets a first blood on Dunya. Dunya getting the first blood on Gurele, man. Around minute 6 or minute 7, I'm gonna select the, what do they call it, the net worth. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Around minute 6, at most 7, you will be having the net worth. So you're like, Choppy, give me the net worth, please. Disconnected. Uy. DDoS attack on Berna. Nice. Hopefully he can reconnect. He's probably having some connectivity issues. Berna managed to disconnect, but at the same time, I wish there was a replay feature so we can watch actually how Gurele might die up top. The Weaver of Dunya just diving all the way to a top tower just to try to secure the kill, and Gurele, man, well, there was nothing that he could have done to prevent himself from dying. He's bringing the bell of strength, so it's acting as a courier to his position 1, and Dunya just goes here and suicides, so making sure that he resets instead of having low HP and low mana. I think it was mostly low HP, right? Low HP and doesn't have any health, so he can just go back and refill. Most likely coming to the mid lane to refill the Lina bottle at minute 230. All right, Bernabetta say go. I think we go. Let's go. Let's start this game. Let's keep moving on. For those who are just tuning on the stream, my name is Chompix. I am an English commentator
Quest for ultimate glory continues.
for Claro Gaming. I'm also a tournament organizer, so I have organized a couple of tournaments. We know Drakel is going to be in trouble here. Let's see if he does have any way to catch him there. There we go. You do have the range enough to just provide one extra hit, and the Shaker is in the back. Now in the bottom lane, Berna and Sexy Joe is still together here. Monkey King does have his boot of speed. He's not swapping it yet. Maybe he's... Okay, he's using his Quilling Blade. He does not want... He doesn't need it. I think he does prefer having the Quilling Blade as well as the Iron Branch. Most likely he's gonna wait for his courier to come here. No, but the Snap Cookie does go here, and Sexy Jog is in the back. Berna now that's to switch his boot speed. I think there's something coming on the courier. That's the courier of Sexy Yogi. But up top, look at Dunya. Dunya's a little bit out, a little bit too forward. Let's see if he's able to trade that. He doesn't have any region here, but he may proceed to do some stacks. I think it's minute 330. Either he goes back or he's gonna stay there, trying to harass them. He does have the Tango to provide extra vision, and Gureleman does spot him. He does have a sentry there. Most likely now the Weaver does know. He's like, hey, yeah, they do have sentry, but I'm not able to see the sentry. You do have, like, they're just right outside the circle, like a Venn diagram. It's not in the intersection. No. Monkey King is able to farm 29 to 5. No, oh, there's go. The Snap Cookies is trying to save it. One more. He does reset. He does use the Jingle Mastery command. But up top, look at Disruptor. Disruptor is being harassed so much by Dunya. Regardless of the sentry that he has there, is still able to just get so much damage from here. How much physical damage? 483 physical damage. Now there's a stun, the combo, the Tornado EMP. Robo C is gonna not have any mana there ready, but in the bottom part you do have the TIE Hunter, who just happened to fall down. Sexy Joey just harassing with his Bushwhack, as well as the Acorn Short, and Berna just trying to use his Jingu Mastery all the time whenever he can. Once the TIE Hunter is stopped, Balrogs, Dunya, cameraman missing the kills. Middle laner, I think it's 5 minutes of the game, but Sexy is gonna proceed to probably farm and spot, like, hey, I'm gonna try to put a ward here. He does put a sentry. Now Braxi does notice it. Sexy Yogi didn't drop the observe ward. He only dropped the sentry ward to try to block the camp here. But up top, let's see. Dunya rotates here, fully HP, fully mana. I think they're gonna be killing now Gorillaz-Pride. Send him back all the way to her TP. Nice by Gorillaz-Pride, but that's not gonna be enough because Draken does take the kill there. But at the same time, Dunya goes all the way in the back. But he just gonna use his Gucci to go rotate. I think they're gonna try to help in the middle laner. He was hitting top, but he's like, no, can you come please mid? They're gonna try to secure this. Sexy Yogi appears there as well. Doesn't have any more skills. Now, EMP, a combo here. Robos, he doesn't have anything. That tornado didn't connect here. 4-4 is the score, and we're getting close to this minute 6 mark. Now 49 is the leading of Berna as well as the Lina with a 33-5 on the CS score. Carhua farming, Sage Mag, he's gonna go with the Echo Saber that he wants to collect. Now Braxi, Solar Crest most likely to try to buff the Sven at some point. Berna Echo, and it seems like it's gonna be an Orchid that he may be able to dispel at some point. Well, the Orchid also versus the Invoker wouldn't be that bad here. Now Dunya, they're gonna spot him, they see him. Now they're gonna put in the shield. Can he actually survive? He doesn't. He does have Tsukushi, but you're getting out in the range of the position. But he does harass him a lot. Look, Sven, look at the harassment that Dunya is providing. Dunya should realize that there is some war there, right? The war has been there for a long time, like about 4 minutes of the war. And they're actually hitting him without vision here. Sexy Yogi does provide a sentry there. Trying to see, hey, where's the ward? Or did they block my camp? No, they didn't do anything. He did got the sentry and destroy all of them. 4-4 is the score. 7 minutes of the game. And in the bottom lane, you do have Berna, who's leading the network so far by 300. It's just that Dunya is doing such a great job on just being there up top. It's so obnoxious, just harassing the top lane here. And look at that, they're gonna try to just get on Gorillaz-Pride. Gorillaz-Pride is gonna go down. There's nothing that he can do. The Invoker is gonna rotate. Will he be able to get down Draken? There's Jab, Braxi as well coming inside. The Carhua to get some XP. There's no Echo, so he cannot use it. Now they make it a double kill. Do they have vision? The Tsukuchi. Here comes the stun. They do drop one of the sentry. There is no dust on their inventory. So Dunya managed to escape there. Still, it's just gonna try to rotate. Dunya does proceed to put a ward just to see where this is gonna be right. And it seems like Braxi told him, hey, he had a ward there. I think he placed it. Now they're most likely gonna try to click him and see whether he has a ward or not. Gorillaz-Pride is a spot here, nice ward, and Robosi cannot hit it. If he gets to hit that ward, nice Gorillaz-Pride reaction there. They're gonna start denying those wards. The sentries, and he managed to protect that one. At the bottom lane, Berna farming is still the neutral. The neutral camps are being farmed. Sexy Yogi rotating. That's how it works. Most likely gonna try to secure, but look at these two wards, one here and as well one over here. Try to see, are they gonna come to steal my camps? I'm putting a really nice stack for you, Sven, so I'm gonna try to protect it. Whether they're gonna come from this side of the river or this side of the river is all protected as well with some sentries. So you know, come here when you're ready. Most likely he's gonna come soon. He's probably on his way back to the bottom lane. He has 10 points left on this God Strength, so he's gonna try to do that. Draken is also there, and Dunya, they're gonna try to harass Carhua. They did not manage to do that, but at least they managed to block these stacks. Although these stacks being performed here, nice stacks for the Sven. I wonder if Balrogs are going to be contesting this type of these stacks that were performed. Now, do they have stacks in their camps? They don't have any. They're rotated to the bottom lane. Robo-C is happened to be by himself, but the monkey is gonna scout out. Now Greed is gonna spot him. He's like, hey, I see a monkey here. Somebody's rotating as well. Braxi, okay, Sexy Yoga rotated. He doesn't have a level 3, but they go in the... Oh, nice! Initiation, and it still happens to be in the back. They were just patiently waiting for it still. Went on into the Invoker. Sexy Yogi does have the Bushwhack. That's gonna give it a little bit of time there to be able to secure. The Monkey King is also gonna jump here. Nice combination. The Sexy Yogi is going 3 by 3 like a Tarzan. And Berna with the slow from the tree dance. Oh no, Carhua did did take the stacks while this happened. Unfortunately for the team of Balrogs, they were not on time to be able to secure that, but Karhua is overstaying there. And so is Sexy Yogi. Oh, Greedy is going on Sexy Yogi. Just 2 more hits. You may kill him. There is a bushwhack down to trying to trap him left, right. Greedy running away. He does use one of his self to try to run away. He's going to have his Scurry at some point. 15 seconds. Can he actually use the Scurry to run away? We're going to see whether they spot him. They're going to be able to see him. There we go. Ciao. Karhua with a killing spree now is tied up with the Monkey King.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Going to the mid lane. I mean, Disruptor doesn't have the level 6 yet. Minute 10. But there is a Snapfire cookies. So once you put one of your kinetic fields and actually trap one core, you can pretty much annihilate them with the Mortimer kisses from the Snapfire. Top lane you have Draken. Farming this Blind Dagger. Yeah, they're gonna have to depend on the Blind Dagger. And I thought they were gonna rotate even more, but 7-7 so far now. Once the Blind Dagger opens up, I think they're gonna be able probably to rotate in trying to kill and get 1 or 2 kills. In particular on this TIE Hunter. You don't want this TIE Hunter to start scaling up. He's deciding to go for a Buckler and the Vladimirs. Wonder if he's gonna go for Helm of Overworlds. He's not deciding to go on this dagger, so TIE Hunter was the kill. Mortimer Kids is defensive, but that's not going to be enough. Nobody. You already spent one of the kills, one of your Mortimer Kisses for 2 minutes. You cannot fight there. Are rotating up top, which is the Monkey King trying to secure the tower. The tower happens to be low in HP with only 300, and that will be enough time because they already rotated to the bottom lane, and they don't have any teleportation. Yeah, they don't have any TP, so this is safe to go there. Now bottom lane, they're rotating to the bottom. Braxy and as well as Steel trying to make a space. Karhua does have his Echo Saber. Next item will be his dagger. 3 of them are rotating to the bottom lane, but there's a full tower HP. There is a Ravage, so maybe that's why they safety card. They're like, we can probably push this. They're in the middle lane there. Are you gonna be trading your mid tower for? And I think like they're gonna be trading at mid tower. I don't know if that's going to be a great idea, but they're already there. I don't think they want to TP. But Karhua is there by himself. They're gonna get captured. I don't think he's gonna be able to survive because there's a break coming inside. Battling strike as well, and the Wukong's command is gonna open up. And Karhua, they use the snap cookie to try to run away. Gorillaz mind trapped the Monkey King, but that's not going to be enough. You already gave up 2 of your supports there. Now bottom lane, they're gonna try to annihilate one more, and a killing spree. Robocy goes in the Invoker. Definitely that was a bad communication there. They probably thought that the Sven was going to last. They did take this tower there. You didn't have this Greedy rotating with the Ravage. That probably could have helped him, but he didn't have a TP. He already TP'd. He's in cooldown. Now they're gonna go on Berna. They may be able to catch him. Let's see. He has 3 seconds on that sharpshooter, enough to lock him down. There's this time, the feature. You cannot move now. Sexy Yogi does not. Ooh, you did actually right on point. And they take him down 12-7. And Balrogs are ganking around the map. They're moving. So much mobility. Berna, Sexy Yogi, as well as Dunya. They spot one. Okay, they know he's here. You know he's here, but their teammates are coming. There is an Echo, so you need to be careful. Once you get close to Echo, slam, and now you're gonna get rid of the Invoker. The Invoker is barely with any life. The Draken takes the kill. Dunya also most likely gonna try to kite Karhua. They get the vision of Karhua. Can they actually just keep going on Karhua? Sexy Yogi is like, yes, I do have Bushwhack. I think we can probably catch him. Mortimer is coming here defensive, but Robo-C is gonna try to annihilate the Sven. The Sven is gone. Laguna Blade doesn't have any mana, but the Sharpshooter did connect them. 4 heroes down. They may be able to get one more. Bushwhack, I think this is too greedy to just try to go all the way and try to get this TIE Hunter. They did have 4 versus 4-2. That's a really good trade. It's like Black Friday deal right now. 2 for 4. Great deal. Relay man rotating to the bottom lane. They managed to take the space. Sexy Yogi, this middle tower. They lost so much just not defending the middle tower and trying and obsessed with the bottom one because they do have the vision. They have a vision here, and Sven most likely is gonna try to farm this triangle in the bottom lane, but let's see. They're up there, Sexy Yogi getting the vision, putting another deep ward to see where the track of this Sven is going to be. Carqua rotating to the bottom lane, to the bottom triangle, most likely is gonna try to come here as well. Mid lane, they capture Draken, but Braxi is not cookies ready as well, just in case. But up top, they do capture the TIE Hunter, which is going to be going dominating on Berna. 17-9, and Balrogs are ganking. I mean, with that mobility that he have, you're expecting this for Balrogs, right? Now, Carqua, at what point can he scale up? Berna dealing 9k, 1k different pretty much on farm. Now, the items in minutes 15, I think this is a good time to get this Roshan. Just secured having that extra kill, and there is also a double damage there. He did went for the Oblivion stuff. He went for the BKB. I wonder what his next item is going to be. The Echo Saber, right? So he's gonna build up at the Echo Saber. Now Gorillaz is like, we don't see them in the map. Most likely they're gonna be taking Roshan. Time to write down the timers on the Roshan. 16 to 10 was the clock. More wars. Trying to secure the triangle, but still taking the fire. Now Carqua trying to find a space. They're gonna spot him. Yeah, they're like, yes, look at him. He was in our triangle, and they actually did mark it. Like, see. So this is the path that he's gonna go. They may have to use a smoke because they do have a defensive ward here to check whether they're bringing somebody down. It's Sexy Yogi, who is at position number 5-4. Dunya comes here to the rescue as well. They're gonna open up. They do have the ultimate. The sharpshooter is gonna cut on 30 seconds. The Ravage gets on. They do capture the Weaver. The Weaver is silent, cannot use anything. Oh no, he may use the time lapse. No, he was not enough. He just goes down. But Berna deleting the supports in the background. Brax is gonna be the next one. Sexy Joey happens to be alive. There is gonna be a bushwhack just in case somebody's trying to run away. Robo-C going for greedy. He has to have a double damage. He also have the Laguna Blade. Most likely LSA is gonna connect. No, there is stun comes here. Berna on top. Double kill on Berna, and they're gonna try to take this. Little neutral comes as a cherry on the top of this cake. 3 kills for 1 support. That's great. They do have this Aegis of Immortal. Let's steal for 3 minutes and a half.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Draken. Oh, look at this. They're killing them off. They're roaming around the map. 22 to 10 and 18. What G-Pride needs to wait is for the game to open up. They have to go for minute 30. They need to last a little bit longer and see how this Sven can probably men's fight 1 versus 5 or 2 versus 5. But Berna harassing on Greedy. Greedy is trying to run away from his ally. Lunia is there to provide him with a vision. Also, Sexy Yogi guys here doesn't have any break damage, but enough to kill them down. I think Greedy is gonna be in trouble. Nice still happen to be here as well. Draken is gonna just jump. He does have the dagger. Most likely trying to go Echo Slam, broke him down. He managed to get a stop here. Nice stop, but still, but Robo-C with a Laguna Blade, you may be able to kick him down with a Laguna Blade. No, Glinty all the way in the back. Draken is waiting all the way in the back. So Robo-C jumps. They got rid of the Disruptor. Disruptor is gonna be down. Now it's Barrel Strike there. Greedy is still alive though. There is a Carqua going with his skill, trying to see popping up with BKB as well, running away. You already used your ultimate, got rid of one. Both BKBs are being popped, and there's also a Monkey King with an extra life. They're gonna rotate up top, and they do see him. There's a nice warding now. Dunya is there. Dunya say, I do have a Spirit Vessel. He doesn't have any BKB anymore. The LSA didn't connect him, but the Barrel Strike is taking. Mortimer Keys is coming from the backside. Can Carqua survive? Carqua is trying to survive. He needs to hit. There is a disarm coming from the Invoker. He loses the first life now. Dunya with the kill there to be able to get rid of the position. Wow, now they don't have any physical damage, but Berna is trapped there inside the ultimate. Now they're gonna go for Dunya. Do they have any dust? The tornado did manage to connect here, but there is no dust. Brigins him all the way in the backside. They trapped him. Now where are you gonna go? Braxi with the little shredded 24 to 15, and this is a nice recovery for the team of G-Pride. Although your position fell down, but the experience gain to these 2 other cores is great. They need to make more time.
I usually like my trees to myself.
24 to 15, 20 minutes of the game. Now it's time for buying shards. Who's gonna buy a shard? Weaver did complete his speeded vessel, most likely trying to aim for the next axe. They're gonna catch Sexy Yogi. There's a, oh no. Device to connect. He's trying to play here. LSA does connect as well. Draken as well. Oh no, he managed to get it right. Thank you so much. Thank you for your future. The future pretty much just let him escape of that pit. But on lane, they're trying to see, do they have any vision? They don't have any vision of us anymore, but they do have this deep ward to see when they're moving around.
我不理解。
This war has been very productive for them. Sexy Yogi is in trouble. Braxy goes there as well. Little Trader to finish him off. The Disrupt is in trouble. He does have the Static Storm, most likely. The Snap Cookie, but if the Vision comes for the ultimate, does manage to trap him. Now the Weaver is going to be in trouble. They do manage to trade the support, but the Invoker is recovering a lot. Has the Spirit Vessel. Hand of Myra may be able to help him recover on the HP. Level 14 so far. Lina level 16. 2 levels ahead from the Invoker. Hand of Myra is pretty much just a trade for Hano for experience. Not as gold as before, but it's mostly on the experience that you want to recover. Now Karhua is still alive, has the BKB. He's going for some Silver Edge. But again, the Luna, once the Lina builds a Silver Edge,
Regeneration.
that will be the breakpoint for G-Pride. Now they're going to start ganking. 4 of them rotating around the map. They all have daggers pretty much. Except Hoodwink, but the Hoodwink has this Scurry. Extra movement with the Bullwhip as well. Okay, they're up. They're triangle. They both of them in each triangle. They were smoking. They didn't capture anyone. They do have the ultimate from Karhua, so that's the reason why they probably want to fight. There is a Russian timer in 2 minutes. He may respawn.
Bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is no more.
Jumping all the way. Okay. This tower. I'm wondering if they're going to try to trade this tower. They do have the vision here. But no, they're rotating to a mid lane and they're going to try to capture Karhua. LSA. Nice blink. Quick reaction by Karhua. He managed to escape, and I think it's time to take this tower, right? Because you do have the vision here just in case they're coming, and it does give you this protection that they need. Bottom lane, you do have 2 heroes. Who are they? The Sexy Yogi and as well as Draken. Do they have TP? They don't have TP. The Ace Shaker doesn't have TP, so they're going to give up this tower. They already used one of the glyphs, so they're going to have 5 minutes reset on the glyphs. They're going to gather up together. Is there smoked already? They're not going to see them. The courier does reveal the positioning though. So they're like, hey, they're in our triangle. The courier did reveal the position. The Weaver is around here.
Radiant's top tower
They also revealed the position of the Weaver.
Dire's
I wonder why they went inside the pit. I mean, they probably forgot to take the time down. You shouldn't be going out inside the pit already. Still no time yet.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under
Monkey
attack.
King Desolator. His Echo Saber as well. Next item is gonna be the Skull Basher. Trying to put this
Middle tower is under attack.
this lockdown on this Ven.
Those are fortified. Dire's bottom tower
Making sure that Sven gets disarmed as well. Draken, who does have the BKB already, good relay man, managed to rotate, but Sexy Joe is gonna trap him. Robo C, they're going inside as well. They got rid of Relay man without using his ultimate, but now they're gonna be trading by Sexy Yogi. Support for support. Now, can they actually defend 20 seconds? I don't think they wanna go initiate here. Verne is up top though. Be careful, the Russian is up. It was a super early Russian. The Russian managed to respond super fast, so I wonder now. I mean, at least G-Pride didn't take their time, so they're like, hey, Russian probably is up, right? And Dunya, it's time for him to scout. He does have the swarm. He managed to lock this down. And check the Russian. Ravish, the initiate. Robosi is gone. Karhua. And now they're gonna just luckily win this Russian because there is no Lina. Now there's Mortimer Keys. There is the only Ravage used, but you also have these other ultimates. So you don't just depend on the Ravage, right? Now, is Berna is gonna be able to steal this? Let's look at the vision. They do have vision. He jumped inside. Berna is tracked there. They managed to connect it without popping his BKB. He gets out of the Wukong command. Now there's no Wukong command. There's no BKB on two of the heroes of Balrogs. There are combos though for Invoker. Invoker is fully on combos. However, Robo see buyback, so they rush a buyback. They do have the vision of the Roshan. Yeah, they have the vision of the Roshan. And they most likely gonna try to initiate. I wonder if they know. Mortimer kisses to go, goes inside here. There's no Ravage, be careful. But now who's gonna be in trouble is the Monkey King. They're glimpsing all the way in the back. Mischief, but that's not going to be enough. And Berna is in the back. They jump on the side of the Invoker. The Invoker could not creep a lot of disarms. Now they don't have any other physical damage. Now Carquois just waiting patiently outside, making for his time to jump on Lina without the BKB. Now BKB enough to kill him. LSA, now both of them didn't have BKB, and the Lina managed to escape. Then this is not good for the G-Pride. Double kill and Robo C. A lot of lockdown for Balrogs. Time triple kill for Draken, and time to go inside here. Unfortunately for Balrogs, it's like the other team also have lockdowns. You do have the LSA, you have the Fisher, you have the Enchant Totem, so there's plenty of lockdowns here coming inside. So not having a BKB definitely play a big role, although the Monkey King of Berna was straight. Team wipe on favor of Balrogs, and it's looking good. 9k difference. Let's see what Dota Buffer and Uncle Gaben tell us. It says that the probability chance is 85% after a team fight, which was 65. Now they're recovering. Balrog goes with an 85% chance. Nice offensive water by the Hookwing. I wonder if they saw him. Now look at Hookwing with another Blink Dagger, because they definitely need to kite this Sven. Sven jumps on you, you're pretty much dead. So the Blink Dagger does help you there. Are they gonna kill it? No, they didn't kill it. Yeah, he didn't kill the courier. I wonder if they know that there is a ward. No, there's sentries. Yeah, there's a sentry coming. I think he knows it. They're gonna spot him. Ooh, no. Gladly he saw that. Quick reaction by Hoodwin. Now they're using the Sun Strike to be able to spot him. He does use a Scurry. Does have his shard to be able to decoy. That decoy is... I really like this decoy skill from the Hoodwink. It gives you a free trap, and also they can try to initiate on you.
More fuel for my fire.
Shaker with a triple kill was able to scale up net worth. Now he has more net worth than the Invoker. He's going for this Aghanim Scepter. The Aghanim Scepter is going to provide you the Ekanton. It becomes a 950 range ground target ability. You're going to be jumping around and more things to kite. Sexy Yogi is still there. He doesn't have a ward in the back, but he does know that there's some type of sentry. Now they're jumping inside Eclipse. He managed to catch one of them. He's probably going to try to aim for the TIE Hunter. The break does a play here, and Lina is just going to annihilate this TIE Hunter. Now Hoodwin going on the backside. Remember, there is a sentry. Be careful. Nice dodge there, but who managed to get trapped there is Berna. They put a vision right there to be able to see the bottom part. Does that vision help extend it? I don't think... Does it extend? Does it extend much, this vision? I don't think so, right? I think he probably meant to put a sentry. He probably meant to put a sentry. I don't know how much this vision extends. This side? Roaming around, there is no vision for G-Pride. G-Pride is playing with a dark map right now. Somebody here waiting for an item. Sexy Yogi to amplify the damage from spells. That will help you for Lina to make a combo there. Amplify also the damage from the Laguna Blade. Lina with an eye of Scotty, she didn't go for the Silver Edge. I thought she was gonna go for a Silver Edge, but it's rely on Sexy Yogi's break. I'm gonna go here, Silver Edge, just minimize the health regeneration and just get rid of him.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Now that's more like it.
Gorillaz waiting in the high ground. They all have their skill. They're gonna have to wait for the Invoker. In terms of buybacks, they don't have any buyback. They're lacking of gold so far, of 102 gold. So if they were able to pierce the one team fight, they may be able to take at least 2 set of racks here. And they're going for it. Okay, the glyph is activated. They're probably gonna have to wait 5 seconds, reset. Now in the bottom part, they do they have vision there? No, they don't have the vision there, but the Carhua is so far away. Carhua does have a TP, but they're gonna probably try to give up this rack. Now they're all up here. Now the break damage is applied here. Hoodwin is charging on Greedy, most likely. Greedy does connected, but they're not gonna jump. There's no mana on Lina. Lina barely has any mana to do any Laguna Blade, but she does have the Aegis for Immortal, which is about to expire, and it's gonna regenerate everything on Lina. Alright, she does have the damage now, which is the Crystallis, but the Silver Edge is not complete. She regenerate entire thing. Monkey King is here by himself. Carhua most likely gonna try to burst him down. He does have the passive from the Silver Edge, but will that be enough? I think you need the Invoker to come with you. Now, who's coming from behind? Look at this. They're going for a gank, but the smoke is being broken. I think Gorillaz is going to let them know. They managed to trap him down. They go inside here. They amplify everything. Ciao. Adios. Ravage inside. Greedy. Cataclysm. Mortimer Kitchen. Trying to disappear Berna. They disappear Berna, but Echo slam the counter initiated by Balrogs. They got rid of 2 of them. Now there's a buyback, but Greedy's in trouble. They're going to try to harass him. There we go. Dunya helping them out with a vessel. Draken putting the fissure there. He's going to keep jumping, looking for him. Do they have any vision? Do they have the... They don't have any other vision, any other way to trap him. Now Badunya is gonna most likely trying to scout them out. He does have the Aghanim Scepter. Couldn't use this. He was a little bit far, else he probably will try to help this Monkey King, who just died right there with the Ravage, and as well as a DPS damage from this van. How much DPS damage from this van? No, actually pure damage from the Cataclysm. Got to be trapped. Gorillaz didn't connect there. Nice recovery by Dunya. Now they got rid of the disruptor. Here's a time lapse which only has 20 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. 20 seconds, so you're able to recover your teammates every single time. That I can recover everything. Pretty much he's half of the mana that he was missing from the EMP. Braxi trying to defend. LSA does connect. Robo-C to finish off Braxi, and his 4th hero is down so far. And I think Balrogs are going to be able to take this game. 18k difference, and Robo-C just right-clicking here and forcing the mega creeps right now. Gorillaz in the back. He doesn't have the Storm Spirit. The Static Storm to be able, and look at Robo-C just jumping right away. Got rid of them. Robo-C on fire. And this is the game. Esto de game. That's most likely. I don't know if they're gonna try to recover from these mega creeps. Right clicking. The Monkey King should also arrive here. They're going on Carhua. Carhua LSA. He dies. He did pop his BKB. That's not going to be enough because they're jumping on him with the physical damage. And they just got rid of him. And Gorillaz calls it GG. And this is the game. Balrogs takes 1 match point on this decider match. Who will earn your spot in the playoff? Balrogs Esports victory. So many disablers coming from Balrogs. The break damage. So much. So much disablers. They were not able to do it. I think Gorillaz-Pride was hoping that they can sort of like wait 40 minutes until this Sven could deal more damage, because Sven wasn't that far from the net worth. But he needed more. They needed more. They tried to recover. They lost a team fight. There was no BKB. They probably would have to give up this Roshan. There was no BKB. Carhua was patiently waiting for the BKB to run off, but Lina had the help from his teammates. It was there, Draken and Sexy Joey helping them, and and Lina was able to stand there, survive, provide the right click damage, and managed to get a team wipe there. That's where they were able to bounce back on their net worth. Good job, great play by Robosi. I think Robosi Lina super impactful, and Dunya, of course, pushing the lane, making sure he's harassing the disruptor. 4 to 14 on this disruptor, and they had to gang up, right? They have to play as a team, gather up all of them up, and they start doing the ganks, and that's what they did, and that's what they gave them an early lead in the game, like 20 minutes lead. They were just getting their daggers, going everywhere in the maps, providing great vision, and the team fights were decided on the placement on the wards, as we talked about earlier during the draft. They had really great positioning of the wards offensively as well as defensively, and they were able to spot them on right on right on point. All right, guys. All right, everyone. We'll see each other probably in 5 minutes or less. That will be the next game. Balrogs takes the first game, and this best of three decider match.
It is Radiant's van.
Alright guys, welcome back to this second game. Claro Gaming Apple League Season 2, Balrogs. Leading so far by 1 point. 1 point on Balrogs. Let's actually add it up there because I think I haven't been added up. Alright, Balrogs taking the first game. I think Lina, it was a whole team coordination, playing very well. Like in this case, who does have the second pick still is... No, right now it's Balrogs that wants having the second pick. So first pick, Gorillaz-Pride. I wonder what they're going to open up with. Now Gorilla is like, okay, we probably not going to use the TIE Hunter. So let's ban the TIE Hunter because Balrogs perhaps they can use it. He's somebody who's going to definitely help in the team fights. And we've been trying to do a lot of team fights, right? I think that's what Gorilla is going forward. They don't want to get the IO. The reason is like buff up any type of position 1 that you want. Is like a free moonshot pretty much. Balrogs, on the other hand, is like they have a first pick. So do they want to lock down the Mars or do they want to lock up the Weaver? So they don't want to pretty much give out the Weaver maybe as a position 4. So for those reasons, since they don't have the first ban, they're like, okay, let's ban the Weaver because like why did they pick the first? Why was it like they went for the first pick, right? So they don't want to give up the Weaver most likely. Now, although Balrogs needs to open up with a pair of matchup, are they going to be revealing the entire lane, or are they going to partially reveal it? So Gorillaz-Pride need to make a decision. What hero am I going to use right now? There's no Weaver, which is sort of like your first pick. You kind of want to go for this, what you may think like overwhelming picks that you have. So, and remember, this is game 2, so if Gorillaz-Pride wins, we will have an extra game, but if he doesn't win, then we're not going to have, and that's it, right? We call it an early Sunday for today.
Dire must choose.
Lion
Pick, okay? So it's quite a conservative pick, I think, as a support. So I think that's gonna be your position 4. Has everything, every lockdown that you want, stun and hex and some mana drain, so just in case they want to go with somebody mana dependent, or clearing the illusions, right? If you were to have a hero that comes with a clearing the illusion, so at least they're opening up here with this pick. Well, up to the shard though, you do need your shard to be able to get this clearing illusion. Thank you, Icarlitos, for the 13 months sub. Thank you so much. Thanks. All right. No, I think they want to go over the Monkey King. Again, the Monkey King is a hero that you can either post it as a position 1 or a position 4. We saw Berna, yes, dealing a lot of damage with this Monkey King, and they decide to go with a Winter Raven. So that's something for them to think about. So, okay, so they're most likely, Gorillaz-Pride wants to fight. They like to do this type of team fight, but the Winter Raven, it stops you, right? It stops you from team fighting. So, and now it makes sense why they went for the Lion. They didn't want somebody that's going to be clearing illusions, and they go with the Phantom Lancer for clearing illusion, as well as the Phantom Lancer can somehow decoy from the Winter Raven. But in terms of like looking forward, the last pick does have Balrogs, so at some point they're gonna have to start thinking about, all right, if this Phantom Lancer were able to scale up, how can we compensate this? Are we going to just try to win the other lanes and make sure that we crush the mid laner? And by that they say, well, ban the Invoker. I think the Invoker was providing a lot of amplification, a lot of disablers, and the guy still was playing the Invoker very well. So that explains your ban of the Invoker as well. Gorillaz-Pride, they don't want somebody to get rid of the illusion. But remember, Caustic Finale does apply to the illusion, but if you were to have your axe and then you do the Burger Strike, does not apply Caustic Finale to your illusion. So Sun King, maybe that's the reason why they also banned the Sun King, but the Earthshaker is still open, and Balrogs were playing it very well. So I'm wondering if they're gonna go with the same type of pick here as a direct counter of the Phantom Lancer. But remember, you do have a Lion who's gonna be there trying to protect the Phantom Lancer as much as possible during the team fight as well, or perhaps initiate. So Gorillaz-Pride, I have somebody to initiate, so as Phantom Lancer who's gonna try to be a sneaky Balrogs. This position 5, Winter Raven, which I assume is going to be a position 5, needs to be careful. Casual is using his ultimate, because if you were to drop in to just launch it in one illusion, I think the whole reset power that comes, or the initiation of your ultimate is going to be lowered down. Monkey King, in the other hand, can quite clear delusions. You have a bundler strike, so it's okay. But remember, they're also mana dependent, so that's where the Phantom Lancer also comes in place because they are mana dependent. And Monkey King is somehow mana dependent just for them to be able to use the bundler strike and have a reset of his HP as well as the jumping on the trees. Now, Phantom, the Winter Raven, definitely mana dependent, and Balrogs
10 seconds.
needs to have an answer for this Phantom Lancer.
5 seconds remain.
Maybe by weakening their opposite, the other lanes, that will help him out. They're definitely focused on the mid lane right now. They ban the Storm Spirit because the Storm Spirit can try to initiate with the Lion as well and be everywhere in the map. Kunkka was banned on Gorillaz-Pride. Keep that on mind as well. I think just a comfort picks of Robo C could be used anywhere. I can also splash the Phantom Lancer, so I think that they're sort of like trying to they're playing towards protecting your Phantom Lancer. If you look at the ban, it's just Lestrak and Sankin and Kunkka. So like they want the Phantom Lancer to be able to scale up, and they're protecting this Phantom Lancer. Now Balrogs, it looks like they want to have a mid laner or limit the spaces of Gorillaz-Pride just by locking down these mid laners. So they definitely just looking at one single lane, and just Invoker, Storm, but Rider are definitely still picks,
5 seconds.
and they're banning those things. So now it's for them time to reveal something. They need to reveal whether the Monkey King is going to be a support or the Monkey King is going to be playing as a position 1. The Gyrocopter is still open, but I think they may go with an offlaner that clears up illusion. Well, there's no Mars. So 40 seconds. I mean, Balrogs needs to make a decision. Last pick is going to be Balrog. So looking ahead, if they were able to reveal, they're probably going to try to use somebody who can use flex it as a mid and an offlaner, and then have Gorillaz-Pride reveal the rest. Underlord, we're just talking about somebody to clear illusions, right? And I think Underlord does naturally count. Phantom Lancer is gonna be definitely annoying him during the lane. Reduce your attack damage as well. Can clear up your illusions, and now, but I haven't seen the Underlord in the mid laner lately, so I doubt it's going to be a mid laner, but it's always a possibility that this Underlord could be a mid laner pick, right? So there's definitely going to be needing an Athos to be able to capture someone that which may not be the Phantom Lancer, because the Phantom Lancer could be very squishy, but it's Gorillaz-Pride who are going to be revealing their lineup right now. And again, Balrog haven't opened up yet. I mean, if they were able to counter the Monkey King, maybe a Timber Soul, but then you have this break damage as well. Although Balrog doesn't have break damage heroes yet until they get their Silver Edge.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Tasky. Okay, they want. Now I think like Gorillaz-Pride is the one they want to start ganking. I think that's what they want. They want to do, start ganking. So that's probably why they're going with the Tasky pick as well. So Lion and Task are gonna flex in around. Lion and Phantom Lancer is gonna be protecting. Whether the Underlord goes in the lane, I think the Lion needs to drain their mana. The Underlord most likely is gonna be forced to go one of the Ring of Hell, Soul Ring, to be able to grab some mana. So Lion's work is gonna be to protect this Phantom Lancer as much as possible, make some stacks. Lina is the one pick. They were looking at break damage, and break damage goes with the Lina. Now they do have this rotation, right? They do have the rotation, the flexibility with the Task, Lina, and Lion roaming around, making the space for the Phantom Lancer until they capture his Tarask. I think that's what they're going to go for. Mana Burner and Tarask, so enough to leave the team without any mana and without any spells, because they definitely are spells dependent as well. So Gorillaz-Pride is setting up good so far. And Balrogs does answer them with a puck. Well, coil, it clears the illusion at some point as well. So and can probably dodge this Laguna Blade at some point. So Puck versus Lina, el Puck de la Beba. All right. So that's something that they're going to be facing. So which still doesn't make it clear whether it's going to be a Monkey King 4 or a Monkey King 5. I mean, the Monkey King 4 can rotate, put the bundle strike as well, and trap them under Underlord ultimate. So they do have pretty much combo there. The Monkey King could go as a support, but Gorillaz-Pride does think like, yeah, this probably gonna be a Monkey King support. So let's bend this Sven in the PA because we don't want somebody who's gonna like right click us. Definitely like Phantom Lancer can right click this Phantom Lancer. If lucky shot, boom, you're gone.
seconds remain.
So talking about lucky shot, do you think Pangolier will be good here for trap, or will be a better trap here that will be protecting your pack? They say Venomancer and somebody with break, which happens to be the Viper, are the ones that are banning. Greedy, I have seen Greedy play a Spirit as well, but you have a pack, so definitely don't want to pick a Spirit. Lina is going to be in the mid laner. In the ways that this is open up for the team fights, I think Balrogs does have a good team fight here, a good setup, and a good reset as well with the Winter Riven and the Underlord. Maybe like, hey, this didn't turn out to be good. Let's get out of here. Take the Uber and reset on the team fight. Gorillaz-Pride are gonna be playing it very aggressively, and they also gonna have to depend in their positioning. And I think I was kind of hoping for an Elder Titan here, just as a quick reset that Gorillaz-Pride could have, but they're going for a Centaur pick. I think they want to stampede their ways in, or most likely out, because they have way to get inside. And the Centaur pick is something that they decided to go. Not not sure how it's gonna play out, but Tusk and Centaur together in the lane, and that's how I think that's the reason the Centaur, the Stampede to go in and out. And it is a position 1 Monkey King, and the Earth Spirit is gonna go on Dunya, with providing the silence, extra silence. You do have the pack with the silence, Sexy Yogi as well. With a position 5, Draken with the Underlord, and this looks to be actually Gorillaz-Pride needs to make the space for Karhua. If Karhua were to be allowed in early Heart of Tarask, it's going to be so annoying for Balrogs, who are mana dependent. Remember, although you do have the silence that comes from Dunya and as well from the puck, it prevent you from using your doppelganger. You definitely need to be careful, because if the Karhua makes the Heart of Tarax, it's gonna be hard for Balrogs. So Gorillaz-Pride, with the setup that they have with the Gureleima, Braxi, and G-Pride on Steel, they need to make a space and make sure that they get right clicker. They do have the burst damage, right? They do have the burst damage. Make sure that they can burst down either Robo C or Berna and set up a good team fight here. All right, guys. Good luck, have fun. And who do I think this game is going to be? I think it's definitely gonna depend how they make a space for Karhua to farm again. And the only escape that they have, Gorillaz-Pride, is the Stampede. I don't think there's any other escape that Gorillaz-Pride can have. Braxia Snowball, perhaps during a team fight, but that's the most escape that I have on G-Pride. I think I would hope Elder Titan to be able to catch somebody from far distance, and as well to reset the team fight. So they need to be very carefully how they're gonna engage into a team fight. Gorillaz-Pride as well. And Balrogs, well, they need to take advantage, right? Remember that Gorillaz-Pride doesn't have this way out after an Stampede. So Balrogs, that could be their trim card there. Good luck, have fun, and I hope you have a nice prediction. And be careful with your prediction. Don't lose too many guinea pigs. Arnie, ¿cómo estás? Hi, Arnie. ¿A quién le meto? ¿A Lava or for Summers? I'm not sure. This is Gorillaz-Pride versus Balrogs. Now they're playing in their. Okay. They're starting right away, and you can also bet your guinea pigs during the channel. So if you were to do the predictions are just about to close right now. So take a quick peek here at the inventory. You're done? Alright, you took a quick peek at the inventory. Okay, one more time. Let's jump. Come on, I need to see how they're opening up. They open up with a smoke to be able to play some type of war here. But somebody who was caught on the bottom part is Carhua. Carhua and Dunya. Dunya is actually the one that placed a deep ward there. And it seems like they're going to go on Carhua. They actually want to lock down this Phantom Lancer. They don't want to leave him easy. There's Monkey King rotating here. Rocky Kid running there. Carhua is going to be in trouble. Draken used the double danger. He managed to escape there. Nice escape, and they may be able to take at least 3 runes, right? I expect them to take 3 runes. Now there's 27 seconds, enough to reset. They do have the mana for an extra spell there. And Monkey King managed to run back 380 movement speed on Monkey King.
A wyvern's breath.
Compete for ultimate glory.
And half and a half. Although you're forced to, well, he wasn't forced to use any tango, but he does have that region, right? Because he knows this Underlord is gonna annoy him in the lane. He's gonna try to harass him as much as possible. You get close, try to get a last hit, and Draken is just gonna right click you. And later on, you're gonna have this extra damage from the auras and getting extra points of attack damage and reducing the attack. I think really hard for Carhua. Now let's see how Gorillaz-Pride is going to perform as a position 5 here. Yeah, that's the job of Gorillaz-Pride. Needs to go on Draken, but Dunya comes here to the rescue here. He does not use the Firestorm yet, but Gorillaz-Pride went for 6 tango because you're definitely gonna be engaged in the lane right now. Not only that, but you could also give more tangos to your position 1. Something that haven't been brought out, just remember that these shared tangos don't have any cooldown, and at some point you're like, winning the meta is going to be that these Phantom Lancers don't, like the position 1s are not going to be carrying a tango or a sal, because I mean your post 1 can give you as many tangos as you need without any cooldown. So, and you will be saving yourself there some like 90 gold. They're pushing the lane a little bit further here. They did block this camp, so there's no way to reset it. Although they could reset it with the second one. But like pulling this camp here is kind of risky because the Draken will definitely benefit from that pull. So I don't think they want to do that. They're trying to empty the way, push up the lanes. But only now Gorillaz-Pride doesn't have any mana. The mana drain is probably going to come up in the next level here. Greedy so far here together, and Tusky making the space. Braxi is the one that's managing to make a pull. They're going to encounter Sexy Yogi. He does have the team tag ready, but Sexy Yogi does use his active burn to be able to run away from there and just provide the right click. No, you're not going to capture me. I'm going up and down. Now Berna happens to be here. Just collect 1 hit here. Did trap him here. Uy, no. One guy is good in the bottom part. Gorillaz-Pride is in trouble. 1 more hit and he's done. I think there's going to be a roll in 10 seconds. He managed to escape there. But Carhua taking some damage and trying to collect as much as he can. 9-3 is the score on the last hits there. I think once he gets level 2, yeah, he's going to have enough damage to be able to deny creeps as well. So we're expecting the Draken should be able to have a solid numbers of denies here. Berna has the burn strike. Nice save, but he disconnect 2 of them here. Now the active burn also comes in place. Greedy is gonna go down, and Berna does connect the first plot, and then Braxi maybe take another one. No, 20 seconds Barley strike, so that's not enough. See, this pull here is quite beneficial for the team of Dire, because you're getting XP as well. The position 4 was getting XP there, although you're just free farming. Like your position 4 managed to get the XP from farming these 2 or 3 neutrals. So you need to be aware when are you making that pull. Now who's rotating to the mid lane? It's Dunya. They're going on a steal. They force him all the way in the back, so there's a silence here. They're probably gonna try to harass him. He doesn't have any bottle. Now Gorillaz didn't come with any mana either, but he put the LSA do connect here, an extra hex, but who's also gonna rotate in the first kill. Another kill gonna come here in G-Pride. It's actually the first kill for them. They're gonna trade with a steal. They go all the way inside. Sexy Yogi rotating. Gorillaz couldn't connect his air spirit. They may be able to take one more. Let's see. Sexy Yogi does have full HP. Most likely gonna try to connect. They put the silence. They managed to connect that one as well. Double kill on Robo C, and this was a great trade up top. Up in the middle lane, like from the top lane rotating. No, nobody rotated from the top. Well, the top one, Dexy Yogi rotated, left him alone. On top of that, you managed to steal this bounty rune. How much experience did he collect? He collect 253 for each of them. Great recovery. I mean, great experience exchange for them. Braxi in the backside. They're gonna try to go on Sexy Yogi, but Sexy Yogi does have a lot of XP there. I don't think you're gonna be able to get there. You're gonna try to go on Centaur. Excellent, Sexy Yogi. Right click in the Centaur. Nice connection of your spell right there, Sexy Yogi, with the split the plus to take this. And this is 1-5.
My best hero.
5 minutes of the game and leading on the CS is still, but that's because he was taking the side cancer 28, but then you have a 28-5 and 25-5, right? That's what you expect Draken to have a lot of denies. 23-3 is on Carhua. Berna is gonna recover. No. I mean, Sexy. When I mean recover, it's like I thought he was gonna have any mana. Sexy Yogi to give to Berna. He needs some type of mana to be able to use his bundle strike. 5 seconds, and I think Brax is gone. There we go, Brax is gone. Yeah, the winter is too much there up top. The coil did connect, still is in trouble. He does have his salve, and at least they trade this one. They're gonna a little bit further here. Sexy Yogi is also there. Most likely gonna try to delete the ward. Now he does put a ward here. They're gonna see him as well. Still knows that there is a ward there. Okay, now once he gets up top, he knows there's a ward. Yeah, he did spot the ward, and Sexy Yogi is there. Now they did take it. Robo C. Oh, they're gonna initiate, and the Gorillaz is there as well, but Sleet is with a little bit of HP. There are 3 of them. He managed to see them. But now you're leaving your bottom lane alone. You need to be careful because you're leaving a Draken versus Carhua just there. He's ahead of 1 level. Well, half a level up. You're leaving him alone, and Dunya, they're gonna initiate him. They're gonna trap him. He doesn't have any way to escape. He does use the doppelganger, trying to run away, but a lot of damage coming from Draken is just gonna. Carhua is inside. Doesn't have the fair Rayman there. He does have the Soul Ring, but he cannot spot them. He's still rotating here. Gonna try to get Dunya. Dunya is in trouble. LSA, he did the pay all the way in the back. There's a roll here coming inside Dunya. Can he actually roll out? No. They're gonna be trading. Gorillaz comes here as well. There's Laguna Blade in 7 seconds, so he's managed to lock him down a little bit more. LSA did connect here. Now Laguna Blade in 2 seconds. Will that be enough? They're trying to use it. No, double kill. Dragon Slave was enough to kill him down. 4-6. Great rotation. Minute 7. It's time to look at the net worth. And leading up is Berna up top with the early kills. 39, and now 1k different. 1.2 so far difference between Berna and Carhua. You're sacrificing a lot there. You still managed to recover on his mid lane's face. But now Robo C is gonna come. He does have the Dream Coil. Most likely gonna try to go. Yeah, they managed to call him. He's inside the wave. And I don't think he's gonna survive here. I think he's gonna be gone. He didn't have Laguna Blade to be able to finish at least the Winter Riven. They're gonna take an extra kill. Doesn't have the mana. Only 2 points in the magic stick. He did rotate all the way. Yeah, he's just gonna hide there. I think Robo C may wait for them, but there is a ward, and he's just gonna retreat to the middle lane. That's minute 8. There's no power runes. They're already collected by they were collected already. Berna rotating to a mid lane and happens to rotate as well as Steel, who does have the Laguna Blade, so you need to be careful. They may be able to burst down Robo C, who only has 600 HP. He needs to wait here for Sijuan and see to be able to dodge any Laguna Blade if possible. But in the bottom, Gorillaz, man, it's just falling down here. Dunya.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So remember here, so G-Pride is playing with two standings.
Radiant's
G-Pride does have a slot
Radiant's bottom
at
tower is
DPC.
in danger.
So what it means for the standings is that they need to play. They need to surprise. It's like a trial for them. They need to surprise the stack or whoever's in charge and be like, yeah, I think you may want me to play for you. It's your opportunity. It's your time to shine.
Look to their middle tower.
A wyvern's breath.
Karhua 0-0. Karhua 36 so far.
我不理解。
Berna gonna complete his Echo Saver in probably 2 minutes, but who managed to get up top is Sexy Yogi. Oh, he does put the Winter Curse. He's gonna come. We know. I thought the pack was gonna come here to steal this. He does have the Dream Coil just in case he needs to save. Now they're using this as a way to engage. Down, they don't have any way to disengage. Uh-oh. See you. They managed to kite them out. Winter Rival, they didn't catch him, but who comes here? The Monkey. Barrel Strike here. Doesn't have any more ultima, but there's a Dream Coil. Dream Coil does take down on the Lion. The Lion may be in trouble here. Berna is gonna try to right click them. Still with a LSA connect, most likely the snow is gonna come here. There's no Warlord Punch, so they managed to still survive there. Although the Lion is gone. Berna just up top, going here, Prime Sprint, trying to jump on Greedy. Greedy's in trouble, being slowed down by the Winter Rival and Robo C in the backside as well with a double damage. Barrel Strike and a killing spree on Berna. Patiently waiting. 4-10 and the road to 10 went on Balrogs. Balrog, who made lock down this 2-0 score.
Its middle tower is under attack.
Thanks.
Radiant should
Any time to secure this tower?
Radiant structures are fortified.
Gorillaz does have his burst damage, and Lina is still holding the burst damage. Wasn't able to use this. Bottom lane Dunya, while the Underlord did what he need to do, push the bottom lane, make a space, making sure he's looking, chasing down Karhua. Karhua needs the Diffuser Blade in order for them to make more impact. They're rotating. I mean, it's minute 11. They need to catch someone, and I think this is the rotation that you want to see. But now, Monkey King wants to commit. Brax is also there and decides not to commit. They need to be careful. Warlord Pine, they initiate on Berna. They go inside. The Winter Curse didn't collect anybody here. Now the Underlord is gonna come here to the rescue. They're gonna go inside here, and I think they're gonna get annihilated. 2-2, but the position one falls down. A space for Karhua to farm here. Sexy Yogi is also alive there. Now 3 men of Balrogs. Ay. Triple kill at the expense of Berna.
Dire's top tower is in danger.
Now up top, they may be able to get Karhua. Karhua does have a full mana. He's gonna use a doppelganger to escape. Now the Winding Chief is gonna come here to silence. He cannot use the doppelganger anymore. 10 seconds, that will be enough to use the Magnetize of Dunya. And pretty much it's a team wipe in favor of Balrogs. And time to secure the middle lane. Restrict the space, so make sure that Phantom Lancer doesn't get to farm. Draken also came in right on time, and there happened to be a unit nearby, so he was able to TP. They're going for Sexy Yogi. There's burst damage as well from both of them. Now you need to secure the kill. They did secure the kill. They killed him, but maybe use your Finger of Death, just trying to maximize it. I don't know how long you're gonna wait for your team fight. So perhaps using... Oh yeah, he did use the Finger of Death, but he didn't get the charge. Now Karhua, you need to make time for Karhua. Karhua is gonna finish out the diffusal in less than a minute. Up top Berna, who does have the Echo Saber and the BKB. DKB, who's definitely needed. You are facing a Lion, you are facing a Lina, you're facing a Tusk. BKB is a must-have item right away. Dunya amplifying the spells with the Veil of Discourse. Now they're gonna initiate up top. Who's jumping up top? Or they disengage. 2 of them versus 3. Carhua farming, did complete his diffusion blade. Okay, let's see if this is gonna be a game changer. They need to make a space. Now, 5k difference, about 8k kills difference, but Carhua is gonna be taking this wave. Bottom lane Draken, who is building up in Athos. Athos to make sure that this Phantom Lancer does not run away. Or the monkey. Trap them inside the Pit of Malice, and you can most likely secure a kill. Dunya and Robot C rotating does have the Witch Play as well as a rotating item, which is gonna be the Blink Dagger. Dunya without boots, but greedy. Splinter Splatter rotating up top. Now who's coming? The Underlord is also gonna come to rescue. Everybody's rotating. Dies the silence. The Snowball to try to save him, but that's not going to be enough. Greedy happens to go down. Berna is up the front lane. He does have the Wukong command ready, but Draken is there to kill them out. Gorillaz-Pride is gonna be the next one. He's gonna try to get rid of the courier as well. Sexy Yogi does focus on the courier. The courier goes down as well as the lion. Oh, courier managed to escape with a haste. Berna that spot him and get rid of the courier now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
7 to 18.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Did not work out well for the team of G-Pride. The Lion, Tusk, and Lina were supposed to rotate, but the times that they were trying to rotate, you were not able to get the kill. In fact, there was an Underlord always coming back with the Uber and just surprise you. Now they do have the vision. They're gonna go for Gorillaz-Pride. They're gonna lock him down. Gorillaz-Pride. You may go down. Gorillaz-Pride goes down. They try to go for the next target here. Does he have an Athos? Doesn't have the Athos anymore. Cooldown, but there is a slow coming for Sexy Joey. A sprint and blast as well. Perhaps they're gonna kill him all. A snowball. Okay, Dragon's like push him all the way up top. Ciao. PPP Tuski. Can they secure this tower? I mean, they do have the vision here, so that's gonna give them the possibility to do that, but there's no wave. So they rotate to the bottom lane. The PL is gonna come here. I think they want to fight. No, they're gonna still wait on Carho. Carho who's gonna keep farming. He's gonna go for Amante style. Berna is zoning out up there. Dunya is also coming high. He does have the silence and the Bagneta is ready to go on somewhere. And most likely they manage to encounter Carquois. They slow him down. They go with the silence, but they must to use the doppelganger. They're going inside Berna. Berna is in trouble. Berna using magic stick. Now here's the Underlord coming. Let's see if he's gonna be coming on time. Berna use the mischief, but that wasn't enough. Robot C rotating here. They're gonna kill them out. They also bring Sexy Yogi here to a rescue. And the Athos trap him inside the pit. And adios. The two main cores are down. Not looking good for G-Pride. Again, they keep trapping Berna. He's a position 1, but it seems like in the previous game, he's just sacrificing a lot on the team and relying a lot on Robo C.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger.
Do you really want the position 1 to be front laning? Maybe that's a new meta. How many times did he die? 2 times so far. They did take this tower. They're most likely trying to put a vision. Yeah, they already did put the vision there. Trying to take the farm from the Phantom Lancer. Phantom Lancer, who's now more behind in the farm. He's going for a Mante style. Minute 17 of the game, 8 to 22, and this is 11k difference. And let's see what the Dota Plus says. Like at 93% chance.
Radiant should look to their middle tower.
The ganks were not successful
Dire should look to their
during the game for Gorillaz-Pride, and they're paying it for it. Now Draken's gonna come here. He does have the Athos, that's connected. Now this Lina is not gonna be able to move around. I think you took a slightly longer to connect the Athos, but at least you did get the kill here. Now Berna is jumping. Carhua haven't used the doppelganger. Now use the doppelganger. Dunya is gonna come here as well. He managed to get hexed by the lion. Silence comes here as well, just clearing up the illusion. Greedy jumps inside, initiates on them. Now there's a Wukong command. You need to be careful because the Pit of Athos is also gonna respond here. They're gonna trap the Centaur. They're trying to disengage, but they push him all the way in the backside, and there's no way for him to escape. And Robo sees a god like Dunya. Dunya is standing inside him. His mana was leaked, but he still has plenty of it. There's a double damage, but they don't have a vision to spot this one. Now, there's no Lina, there's no Laguna Blade for 20 more seconds. Gorillaz is the one that providing the disable for them. No, Draken, Atos, most likely. No, he did not connect the Atos. Dunya is coming here in the backside now. Who's the Atos? Bring it close to me. The fire pit. That's a lot of damage. All of it. Now Brax is gonna be next. Berna jump inside here. They put a high ground vision. Now the Tusky has no way to escape here. Now Chow Braxi now put him all the way in the back. The Carjo is waiting as well, but I don't think he's gonna initiate because if he managed to show up, they're gonna kill him. So he needs to escape. They probably noticed something. It's like, hey, this camp was empty.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And Carjo, who does have vision, knows that there is up top, so he should not go there. 8 to 26 in the bottom lane. You're gonna capture the Lina. Dunya is gonna go silence now. More silence coming inside. Huge amount of silence coming from Balrogs. Without BKB, they're also gonna be in trouble. Now he didn't manage to pop up the BKB on time, even here where I think that the physical damage coming from Robo C
Radiant's middle tower
was gonna kill them. Now Draken securing this. It's time for Roshan. I think it's minute 19. Maybe they're gonna try to secure this tower and then just go in the Roshan pit now. There's no objectives, although they do have a ward here.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
8 to 27 is the score, 13k difference, and now, oh no, look at them, they're so lucky. Managed to collect the power rune. It's a double damage, although yeah, it was about to expire, so for those reasons they didn't do it. And now there's a illusion rune here, and they do have the vision, right? The vision here. Sexy Yogi now trying to deward. No, he's not gonna deward. Doesn't want to reveal his position, but they managed to spot Carpa all the way to the top lane and just eliminate him and just delay more and more his items. He went for a Hood of Defiance. Next item, he's still gonna go for his Mantis style. I think a game changer on G-Pride will be they need to put a really good vision, so where they can just outnumber them, just kill them. You do have Lina, Lion, probably smoke around the map and trying to get a kill, and later on perhaps fight, outnumber with Balrogs. But their idea during the draft didn't work out well. I think the Underlord being able to shift, to rotate around the map with his ultimate. And also the ganks happen to be nearby a creep wave. In the Underlord was just able to show up there and defend and help his teammates. So that, I think that's how the game broke out.
Tower is under attack.
Unlucky for them. But I think the possibility is going. Yeah, it has to be the hardest Taras red than the Mantis style. This Taras needs to come on at some point, and he's putting the Philosopher's Stone. Doppelganger is ready as well, but he gets trapped, he gets silent, and just annihilated. And it's time to push because they have the Aegis, and they can also just retreat. They can also disengage. I don't know if the ultimate of Centaur would have saved him, but now they trap the Lion. They have so much catch with these Atos in the pit of Mali from the Underlord. They're gonna proceed to put this set of rockets at the very least. There's no buyback on Lion. Even if they were to buy back, I don't know how they're gonna be defending. Perhaps just give out this set of racks and hope that the PL can farm. Another catch here, but there's no one to follow up here. The catch is actually tier 3, and they're gonna jump. They use Dunya to push him all the way to push the Tusky all the way in the backside. There you go. You have 3 heroes down. Oh, now it's time to engage. Let's see if this is gonna be the call kill. Balrogs, no, Greedy just. I don't know. Greedy just jumping inside. They're gonna try to react here. They put Gorillaz, and that's have the attack damage, the pure damage. He managed to get silenced with the Magnetai. It's really nice gameplay, but the team of Balrog, they're gonna annihilate them. There are 3 heroes down, and just click like Kira Dunya with the silence and the extra silence for the pack. Just right clicking it. This is a GG, well played without any buyback. Yeah, well, they do have the buyback, but that was it. GG, and Balrogs advanced to the playoff. Congratulations, G-Pride. It didn't work out as planned, but I think Balrog was playing also good in terms of team communication. But I think the factor was the creep wave that happened to be around the ganks that G-Pride was doing. I think that was the factor, because the times that they were ganking, there was a unit around, a friendly unit around that the Draken was able to TP by himself or taking someone else with him and prevent this. Or they gank us three, they use everything on the single gank, and boom, Balrogs was able to just kill them back. So this is how 836, 8 to 33. I don't know how they say this in English, but there's this saying that fue por lana y salió trasquilado. Like you went to grab something, but you got, I don't know, you got robbed when you were trying to get something. So I think that's probably what happened with the Gorillaz-Pride. They were trying to just go for the gank, go for the single gank, use all the spells on the Monkey King. But surprise, the underlord was there and wipe out the team, at least three of them. And that was the summary of this game, I think. Great play by Balrogs, a lot of silence from Robo-C and Dunya. And Sexy Yogi and Berna harassing in the top lane to a Centaur, which I still I think that this engage or the engage took a little bit of time to make effect. But great play. I think Balrogs is a stack which, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't have a DPCS slot yet. But we haven't heard anything about Unknown. And some of these two players were from Unknown. So I'm wondering whether Balrog is actually Unknown, and Unknown just haven't made any announcement about their DPCS slot. Because Robo-C was a captain of Unknown. We'll see. We'll find out in a week from now when the qualifiers start. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think tomorrow we have a triple series of Claro Gaming Apu League Season 2. My name is Chompix, and thank you. I hope you enjoyed the cast, and I hope you make some, you have your good earnings, your good predictions, you make your guinea pigs, or your guinea pigs are safe, and enjoy the rest of your day, and happy Sunday. Or if you're waking up on Monday, enjoy your Monday. Have a wonderful week.